for the draft.
I think you definitely want a bit more. You want something to play around the egg. You want some control to lock people down and keep them like around that kind of supernova area. I think the other thing that could also help them with more just teamfighting control is going to be making sure you have enough lockdown to deal with a puck. This here is so slippery and annoying.
Very true.
And for EG, if you do have this Viper on the offlane, you want to have a forward that's melee again. So we're looking at your Clockworks, at your Tusks, perhaps once again, anything like that. If the Viper is the position 3, even if it's a 5, like that position 4, those types of position 4s complement him very well.
Bring back the Shaker. I love me some Shaker, you know?
Yeah, I know you're such a big fan of that Shaker, especially after...
I heard your panel, yeah, you were talking about it quite a bit. You enjoyed it. We do get the Clockwork.
Yeah, I was going to say, it goes to the other side. Is it something that works into Spirit's lineup, or is it going to be one of those deny picks where they're like, oh, we could see this working for EG, it kind of works for us, let's make sure we can take it away because we can't ban it?
What it is they know EG we're going to pick Shaker. And they're like, if they pick Shaker, we lost this game. We need a counter to Shaker. Like, let's...
Where is this love from Shaker coming from?
I love the passion gods. It's great. You should give a masterclass, or at least LGD kind of already did that.
Yeah. They go with a Chen. All right. Like the moment you see Clockwork as well, Chen has been popular. I always enjoyed the Chen plus Puck, by the way, combination too. You can't run away from him once that first onslaught starts to happen. Once you start pressuring towers, you can't run away from Puck and Dreamcall. So at the same time, I have to say that Clockwork is a bit better versus Chen than he used to be because of the battery assault changes.
It's definitely better, but it's not like it's solved.
It's not great, yeah. It's not like you're solving the Chen.
It's so hard to get good hook shots off and to fight into the Chen. It definitely feels kind of tricky. And I think one of the other things is Spirit's draft right now, it's kind of low on damage. And I always feel like Chen feels great against these drafts that don't have crazy burst because Hand of God, like anyone gets initiate on, you can almost always save with that Hand of God. So at least I'm looking at this right now, I'm like, yeah, Spirit needs some firepower.
All right, so we really like that Chen pick there. EG, doesn't matter, it is Snapfire. Snapfire being picked up for them, which again proves where the Viper is going to be going. It's very unlikely that the Snap is going to be a 3.
Yep, pretty unlikely.
No melee support with the Viper though. At least it looks like a Snapfire Viper lane.
Yeah.
Do they have enough lockdown on the side of EG right now?
They have catch. Do they have enough lockdown? Perhaps not. Perhaps not the greatest. But they do have some combos, right? Like you have the Puck, you have the Mortimer's Kiss from the Snapfire coming in, another Toxin to spice it all up a little bit. Oh!
Sniper coming out for Spirit!
Spicy. That is... I mean, there's...
You like that?
At least
it's
right
different.
Now. It's different. I think it was Talon who played a sniper game in Mama. This hero is definitely underrated, and the one region that's still been picking a lot is Eastern Europe. I've seen a lot.
Yes.
By Division 1 and a lot of the Division 2 teams even, they were playing a lot of sniper.
You have to ban out anything that gets on top of you easily. Like your Spectres, I guess. Your PAs, perhaps, too.
Are they the main two that you're really nervous to face?
I'm just thinking about anything that can reach him easily, right?
Yeah. Void looks really good for EG too. Like Void with the Snapfire, it has some jump. Like especially once you get the shard, you get a pretty good range jump, and it's good against Void, Spirit, Phoenix, these other heroes. So I would personally love a faceless Void for EG.
And what would you like for Spirit to try and round out their draft?
Looking for the collapse hero, so I think
maybe
from their
some Mars
side,
again.
Yeah, they're looking for some team fight around the Phoenix. Like they've got decent team fight with Phoenix, but they kind of want, I think, somebody to frontline. Like you got sniper. Any draft with sniper, you want as many frontliners as possible. And right now, your frontline is just like a support Clockwork. He's going to be squishy. He's not going to get a lot of farm. So you need that BKB offlaner to like run in, create chaos and havoc, and let sniper PP people down.
They do have the damage from the sniper from the Phoenix Void Spirit. I completely agree with what Parker has said. Just give them more frontline. More frontline, more vision.
Yeah, that actually makes me think of a good question. You said Spirit were lacking that damage before, now Clock, Sniper coming out. Is that less of an issue for you?
Yeah, definitely. Sniper is he's a glass cannon, right?
Yep.
Second part cannon. Eventually, he hurts real bad if he does get to that farm.
And you're worried about like maybe EG running over some of these lanes. Like Sniper is pretty good high ground defender. That's one of the areas where I think Spirit typically have excelled. Is like they don't mind playing from the back foot, defending their objectives. And Sniper, you just chill, sit back, drop your shrapnel. and make life difficult for the enemy.
I just still love the pick. Like, Sniper for me has always been this hero that you draft only in certain circumstances, like versus a Medusa and everything else is banned out, that's good against her.
Yeah.
But I have seen in Eastern Europe, I have seen it picked up a couple of times just for no reason, just like that. And it did
just
well.
like it. To be fair, I think one of the most notable games I remember from Eastern Europe is when there was a Pudge and a Sniper.
That sounds like my pubs.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah.
I was like, what am I watching right now? It was crazy. Very unlikely we're going to see that, though.
Yeah, they actually ban out the Void that you were talking about. It would make a lot of sense with the Mortimer's Kisses. They go with the Spectre.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
I was going to say the other one that you said kind of needed to be banned out. It wasn't. EG just snap it straight up, the Spectre. Spirit, now they get the response. You said they need a body. What's good for protecting that Sniper, but also now really effective against EG's lineup.
Can they get Doom? Is Doom banned?
Doom is banned. It was
banned last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want something that goes in front, but also can at least cause issues for Spectre, I guess. Well, you're pairing with most likely Phoenix, so...
There's still the Mars that's left in the pool. You can think about your own draft and kind of...
Ignore Spectre.
Yeah, but that... ignore Spectre. Yeah, that doesn't sound that great.
Yeah. Bat Rider.
Last pick Bat once again. Okay. Like, I'm just so used to this hero being banned out.
That you're like, oh, it's still in the pool. How do you like it, though? It doesn't necessarily do what you were saying in terms of protecting the Sniper, like being extremely tanky, right? It's not always that, but do you like it for Spirit? Do you like it for Collapse?
It's still pretty solid. It gives you some defensive capabilities early on. You can itemize in a certain way in which you are frontlining, you are jumping in first. It's not all about your lasso. You're just out there creating a ton of space. And truth be told, after the Spectre pick, there's no frontliner that's going to save the Sniper.
Okay.
The Haunt uses ulti. Frontline doesn't matter.
At that point, you want a playmaker, right?
Yeah, and it feels in some ways they're playing more to like sit back and let EG do their thing, because now along with Sniper, you've got Bat Rider, so you try and push into this draft, you're getting lassoed, pulled in, so it does feel like Spirit are happy to kind of play a more defensive, reactionary game here with their draft.
All right, last time I asked if you guys were all in, all the eggs in the NA basket. Is it happening again? Or are you a little bit more cautious about what Spirit's got?
With the Spirit having a Sniper against Spectre, I have to lean towards EG again. The EG did not look like the stronger team, by the way, in game one.
Yeah.
They, like, honestly, they didn't. But I just believe in the Spectre versus Sniper pick.
I'm the other way.
Okay.
I'm a Sniper believer, I guess. It's rough for Spectre for sure, but I think they can at least do enough with these lanes, like Bat Rider, Phoenix. Like, there's a lot of stuff that can make Spectre's lane a little bit annoying here, so
All right.
I'll give it to Spirit here.
We're split this time. We'll see what the casters have to say, where their predictions lie, as we head over to Gareth and Lacoste.
Yeah, the panel split over Spectre and Sniper. Do you lean one way or the other? I'm a Spectre fan here against
You're a
Sniper.
Spectre fan. I like this Bat Rider pick. You know, in terms of carry-to-carry matchup, definitely favoring Spectre. But looking at this Bat Rider last pick, it's
cool
pretty
pick.
It's pretty similar to what OG did yesterday against Team Liquid. It's gonna be played from the off lane, so not gonna have as much XP. But I think the impact is still gonna be very similar. I would say, like, there's nothing to dispel. I think it's who was it? It was Beast Coast who played it during the last major. They ran Bat Rider 2 or 3 times from the off lane. It's not about getting the BOTs. Maybe Collapse wants to go a little bit more greedy, get that bots to be able to like match the global presence from Spectre.
Right, yeah.
But we saw the bongos getting the
Boots of Bearing.
Tranquils, the Boots of Bearing, and then getting a Blink Dagger BKB to be able to get the initiation. Because there's not many abilities that go through BKB, so I think that that's what he needs to be looking into. There's Viper Strike, but that's about it. And with the BKB, you don't care too much about it.
Yeah, on their side, they've got Hook Shot, they've got Lasso, and of course that Supernova from the Phoenix.
My concern is, did Team Spirit manage to recover from what happened
Mentally?
in Game 1? Yeah, I don't think they were ready for that. Not having buybacks, investing all of their gold into items, and EG just closed it out.
Yeah, I mean, 12k deficit at the end of that game as Flight getting pummeled down by the battery assault from Mira. And look at this, Conga line of heroes in behind him. Gives first blood over to the Clockwork. Good start again from Team Spirit. As we saw in the previous game, they got first blood, they got a D-Ward, and they killed off the Spirit Bear. This time around, Just that first blood so far. And Mira was looking for the Obs Ward. He spots Arbed, so he's not quite going to know for sure where the vision is.
Will not get it rewarded. Team Spirit will pick up 3 bound runes as well. Arteezy not able to pick it up.
They collapse that little bit faster. And Arteezy coming to lane with very little mana, has already spent a lot throwing his daggers around. Oops. He will be laning up though with the Fly Chen. We've seen these heroes, the Chen, the Dazzle, the Warlock, all these sustain heroes, keeping your hard carries nice and topped up.
This might be difficult. This is Batrider plus Clockwork, so you have a stun, you have a slow. I don't know, because there's not a single stun. There is slow from Spectre, but you don't care too much about it. I think it's gonna be a very difficult lane for Spectre.
And a very straightforward one for Collapse, especially if Mira can manipulate Creep Wave and get the Spectre and the Chen away from the tower, so they've got that longer lane to chase.
Off lane from Spirit is not super strong level 1, but as you get levels, level 2, level 3, there is so much kill potential.
And then down bottom, Nightfall and Crit. Oh, Arbed. Yeah, he's going to jaunt back to his tower, but already Toronto-Tokyo laying it onto the puck very early on. And getting a range creep tonight. Always a big aspect of these mid lane matchups.
Same matchup as in the previous game. Abed did really well, considering that Toronto-Tokyo started with 300 extra gold from killing that Spirit Bear, and did well, even had more CS.
That was a great showing. Nice collapse with the pulled wave. As Mira is going to play forward closer to the 2 Dire heroes. Try and get some denies in, get level 2 himself. And how's Arbed again. Just getting caught by these remnants out of Toronto-Tokyo. And running low on resources, as the bottles should start to be delivered now. On Nightfall, under the shrapnel, Miposhka cooking it upon, doesn't have the dive anymore, so dead. Under the damage from Crit. Not an easy one here for the Sniper and the Phoenix, is it, against this Viper Snapfire? So much damage in the first couple of levels from EG.
They had to choose which lane they want to go for, because Sniper plus Clockwork, it's super strong lane, but so is Batrider. Batrider Phoenix doesn't sound too great, and they wanted to sacrifice Yataro's farm a bit more.
Right, because with Clockwork, you trap them in the cogs, you Firefly over. Oh, that Purge against the sticky Napalm.
Oh, that's
big. You can cast
big.
it on allies, can't you?
Yeah, that's big. Game over, lane over.
Flies found the creep. Just put it in behind her. Behind Arteezy.
They will need to gank this creep. Call Void Spirit right now. Gank that creep.
Go kill it quickly. Well, maybe Mira's job there, if you can see it. Fly keeping it very well hidden in the trees near his own tier 1. No way of finding that. Oh, there's the draft, if any of you have forgotten what heroes were picked. Clockwork, gonna look for the Courier Snipe.
Good body block.
Fly.
Oh,
Nicely
this
done.
is dangerous.
Still gets it taken out, though. And the Purge creep there, showing off his beautiful little ability.
Thanks, Purge.
They're pinging it. Just keep it there, keep it hidden. Keep it secret and safe.
Commit with Firefly and stick in a palm, get rid of it.
Well, he's going to purge himself in the end, isn't he?
It's 3 seconds cooldown.
Hey, what he can cast, like 4 or 5 of them as well. He's got the mana pool just to keep pumping them out.
Mira doing a very good job denying CS from Spectre. Spectre getting only the small one, and this might be the kill on Arteezy.
Where's the Purge creep? Go on, get rid of the sticky napalm. Down to one
does
stack
not catch
now.
him inside.
I don't. Yeah. Spectre handed over the tango. Yeah, Batrider 18-4. Void Spirit doing very well in the mid lane. But I'm looking at this Viper with 11 denies. Nightfall having a spectacular time bottom lane, and now he's kind of been left alone by the Snapfire, who's moved into the jungle.
Still a very difficult kill to get. Has 9 magic wand charges, is bringing Gloves of Haste as well to have a bit more attack speed and a kill threat. I don't think he dies here, unless there's a rotation for either Clockwork or Void Spirit. Nightfall is going to have a good time. Crit will be able to push him out with the Fire Snap Cookie if he gets in trouble, but so far so good for EG's offlane.
Yeah, doing very well indeed. And Sniper 13-2, really struggling to get the last hits he needs. like the panel was saying, here's a glass cannon, needs to scale and get towards that mid to late game. It's Crit and Nightfall yet again pair up to find an easy one over the Phoenix, and they're going for the sniper as well. Got the 4 stacks of the poison attack on him, but decide to just hold back for now.
And Spectre with that Purge creep on top of CS right now. Just following him, has 4, it's 120 mana, so he can use it 2 more times.
It's pretty funny. What are the chances of him finding that particular creep at the exact time he needed? Now he's got the mana burn creep.
Here comes the creep.
Dispel off the sticky, nasty napalm. And he's got his treads delivered as well.
They
done by
wish they
EG.
picked position 4 Pudge to be able to insta-kill that creep instead of Clockwork.
Well, who else? The Doom. Well, I guess it was banned
Mirana.
out. Plenty of them. Poshka diving forward. Nightfall has plenty of 1 charges here, so it looks like with Crit killing
Will not even
Yatoro.
use it. Okay, well, just in case, but yeah, putting 2 poison points in Corrosive Skin, it's very good for trading. The sniper can't, every single time he tries to hit him, he's gonna get some damage back, so not really worth it.
So he's taking more damage than
Yes.
he's giving, unless he headshots. A regen rune bottled up by Toronto Tokyo, so another unfortunate situation for Abed's Puck. And getting jumped on with the Ether Remnant there, Toronto Tokyo not afraid to dive onto tier 1 and do a bit of chip damage, knowing he's got the regen to kind of weather through that damage of the tower.
Regeneration.
The collapse, not only having his napalms dispelled, but having his mana burn as well. So now
Batrider does consume a lot of mana. You need to have it, and then now he's bringing 2 extra mangoes.
Oh, Crit.
Creep still alive.
Scanner Blast back, verifies up. Toronto Tokyo, Astral Steps to finish the job. That's a dominating spree grabbed up by the Void Spirit. Collapse now. Trying to go again onto Arteezy. Purge creep. Where you
Another
at, brother?
Purge available.
Come on,
Remove
then.
that.
Get the napalm off your buddy, the Spectre.
now he's
Collapse,
gonna go for it. There
focus
we
in,
go.
Kill the bloody creep.
Should have done that a long time ago. I believe that was the 2nd creep that he picked up,
Was
because
it
the
really?
creep had full mana.
Oh, man.
And now, let's see if Fly is going to be able to find another one. There it is. It's near the outpost. Another one is waiting. Didn't kill the full camp.
Yeah, Miposhka dying bottom is, no news, really. Sure, nice rotation from Abed, but yeah, it's all about this top lane, because we kind of memeing about it a little bit, but the fact that Fat Rider isn't having that complete free time is definitely a hindrance to Spirit's draft, because he's meant to be the space creator and the one that opens up the map for them.
He got the job done. Unfortunately for Spirit, they found the best creep in the game for this scenario.
Coil.
Still
They found
almost
the
on top of
sniper.
CS.
Scanner Blast and a little shredder there. Yatoro trying to get away from Abed and Crit, but they'll dive in with Illusory Orb and a finishing touch. Mirror and Toronto Tokyo trying to turn it back, but Nightfall's
Still gonna
arrival
die.
going to finish off the Clockwork now.
EG making all the right moves, being very aggressive, and on the top lane, again,
Kill the
Satyr
creep.
Banisher.
Kill the creep.
He's gonna follow it. Fly's like, yeah, I'll share the controls. If you need it, just use it. Arteezy getting some solo XP as well there, and yeah, in terms of CS on top of the chart, but as it goes for net worth, still very close to the top.
I think we should just follow that creep around the entire game. Yeah, Miposhka, he's a position 5 Phoenix hiding in the trees. Nightfall, Treads, moving into Dragonlance. Team Spirit would love to have that level 6 on the Phoenix as quickly as possible so they can start defending their objectives. And Crit there has cracked 6 already, so with the Mortimer's Kisses, as soon as Coil comes back up for Abed,
It's always gonna be a deadly combo. Void Spirit, not sure how he survives. Last time around he did by Yule Scepter. I think you need to be able to protect yourself. Fly, getting jumped.
yeah, but this could be an opening for EG. Abed, oh, he's just a little too far away. Trying to close the gap in towards them. Don't really want to just coil the Clockwork,
And
but
there's the
maybe
coil.
here, in onto Miposhka, they find the Void Spirit, the kisses come. Coil is snapped, and Abed jumps with the Waning Rift to finish off Toronto Tokyo, getting to Dissimulate in the Astral Step away. The poison attacks wear off, and he was on like 20 health.
Ooh, Mortimer's misses, Gary. They not connecting. He needed another globe.
Needed one more touch. Very fortunate for the Void Spirit. And am I seeing this right? Sniper is level 5, 10 minutes in?
He is level 5, yeah. I thought he just didn't skill ulti, but doesn't have that green thing near his name.
No, he doesn't.
Is under attack.
Now he's hit level 6 at long last. A difficult one for Spirit here. Net worth lead and kill difference, not a massive disparity between them, but Collapse dying top to the rotation in from EG. Crit and Abed everywhere on the map, pairing up together so beautifully.
Even though Arteezy has been level 6 for quite some time, does have that Haunt available, doesn't have enough mana. It's 150 mana, and it's also 3-minute long cooldown, so gotta be... You need some mangoes, you need some clarities.
Oh, hello, Mira. Level 4 clockwork. Haste Rune going to get bottled up by Abed, and this is a move in towards Toronto Tokyo now. Fly, with the help of the coil, has the snap and the stomp to chain stun the Void Spirit, and again, exceptional execution from EG.
EG all over the place.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way, exactly. Also, Phoenix, I don't think they're going to get the value from Supernova. You have Viper, who does have a lot of attack speed, and also you have a point in Lil Shredder. So these, I'd say first 20 minutes, because right now Miposhka not having a good time, it's going to be very difficult for them to use this ulti.
Don't even bother using it. Dragon Lance coming for Nightfall. And with a catapult wave, they could maybe make a concerted effort to push this tier 1. And Chen is nearby with a little bit of an army that can help shove towards that tower. Yeah, it's a nice combination of creeps there. Centaur Stomp, we've seen that disable chain stun very nicely to complement the rest of his team. Alpha Wolf gives that nice burst pump of damage in towards the creeps. But Chen gonna get caught out here.
Does have that magic stick as well.
Magic stick, not gonna be used. Gets the stomp onto the Phoenix. But no one backing up Fly. Well, up towards top. Collapse. Can't continue diving. Crit's arrival. And Abed's jump with the coil on Bat. Kiss is launched. And out come those globs of lava.
Pops
Not
Trunks,
gonna land
too
on the
far away.
Batrider, and he is speeding out of range.
Does have that Wind Lace, also has the Tumbler's Toe if needed. Mid lane, Nightfall might be in trouble. Hook shot, finally.
Yeah, the Phoenix with a bit of damage over from the side, but they are struggling to break through this Nightfall Viper until the sniper comes in with a peep and a kill on the Viper. Now a little Shredder though, finishing off the deny. Yatra denies the Supernova.
That's a big
What a
play.
sick play.
That's a play right there. He knows that the egg's gonna die anyway. He sees
I didn't even know you could do
Lil
that.
Shredder. Yeah, you can do it.
I've played for 15 years.
You can't do it, but you know, others can. Yeah, these professional e-gamers, they know all the tricks.
Oh man.
Dire's top tower.
Well, that's one way to do it. Right, back into the jungle he goes, Mr. Sniper. Third place in net worth behind Viper and the Spectre. And EG coming back down bottom, really wanting this tier 1 tower, but Collapse is here to meet them. Lasso, the Firefly, stacks an napalm on the Spec. He's going to Haunt to jump away, very quickly disengages from the Batrider. There's Mira a little bit caught here. Does cogs into crit, but Nightfall launch out the poison projectiles, take him down.
And Collapse gonna go down as well. Viper already has his number. This is gonna be tower for Arteezy. Team Spirit, they're a bit disconnected. They needed an extra hero. Looking at the heroes, I feel like Toronto Tokyo needs to be that one, because Yatoro is still recovering as Sniper. I'm not sure, because his abilities are on cooldown. He didn't have a single Astral Step, so I'm not sure if he was attacked by someone, because I was looking at the bottom.
Yeah, the puck kind of came across him, and Abed seemed to have no interest in fighting the Void Spirit.
Okay, so he just stopped Void Spirit?
It was like just jumping away from the puck, yeah. Abed and Crit smoked up, though. Every time Coil and Kisses are ready, they're gonna make the move. Misses the Coil, though. There's the Astral Step again to disengage. Toronto Tokyo a little bit too speedy for them this time.
Yeah, one of those. You ping that they have a ward, there's no way he could react that fast. And they don't. They do not have a ward there. It's like, oh yeah, they definitely do. I use that as an excuse all the time. Oh, good pullback.
The Hurricane. He's silenced up, but does get the Supernova as that expires. The hook shot catching Fly's Chen, and with the egg landing, great kisses.
Good kisses.
Oh, landing onto Miro and Toronto Tokyo, but he'll dissimulate himself out of range from that artillery once more. Abed with a DD rune still wants to get involved, and Nightfall also making his way forward. They're pressuring past the tower so Arteezy can hit the building.
But still 10 to 15 seconds left on that double damage. Needs to start hitting the tower. Or might be looking for Miposhka.
Yeah, trying to poke. See who they can lure out of position.
Looking for a play with Tumbler's Toy.
Nice flame break, lasso as well. Drag, crit snapfire back into the line of fire. Miposhka still survives.
That was close.
Very close though from crit as he almost landed on the
Casual
Phoenix.
cloak, keeping him alive. He also did pop a magic wand.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Phoenix is the one holding broom handle.
Oh, armor's nice. And who else is going to take it?
Void Spirit does have chipped west, so they should swap the items.
Yeah, maybe so.
New neutral items in 2 minutes anyway. Maybe, depending when you're going to farm them.
Yeah, I'll keep it as it is for now. And again, Team Spirit
My
favored.
precious. Happens all the time in everyone's pubs. Like, ah, look at this shiny little item. Just
I
gonna
was the
keep
one who
it.
found it.
Scanning.
Finders keepers, Lacoste.
Scanning.
Not gonna share my neutral items. Up to the high ground, Abed goes. Cookie.
Where is he?
He's jaunted to an orb.
Abed got lost there for a second with the cookie.
He's gone to the west, headed off to California.
If you can.
Collapse. He's got a catapult behind him, and it doesn't look like EG really in a position here to defend tower, as they are amassing their forces into that radiant triangle.
Dire's bottom tower
De-warding
is
as they
under
go
attack.
along as well. Some scribbling on the map there from EG. Thinking about top tier 1 and then bottom jungle. Maybe the outpost is something they want to try and grab after a tier 2. As the Yule Scepter for Toronto Tokyo will arrive in just a matter of seconds.
That's going to be a big one, because he can dispel the silence, then use the simulate. Combo from EG with Mortimer's Kisses and Coil is not going to be as effective.
Oh, Miposhka.
Right
Dire's
now,
bottom
underneath
tower
2
has
observer
been
wards.
denied.
And Dire sees everything. They see Miposhka, they see Mira. Fly, spotted by the creep wave. Guess the hand of God out there, but this Sunray Supernova doing some serious work. Abed hunting the sniper, focusing the key targets. Void Spirit dying to the lava launched
No
out
mana
from the
for the
Mortimer.
simulate.
And can't get himself away. Sniper's still able to stand his ground and do some serious damage though, but they cookie forward. The Centaur in onto Miposhka and EG, they're blowing them up. Sniper's now being tanked by the poison attack, slowed to a crawl and taken out of the game.
Nightfall's going ham. He does not care about any of this damage right now. Way too tanky.
And Abed as well.
This might be a full team wipe.
It looks like it. He'll orb away. Poison attack's not going to be enough to finish off Mira. So he is safe up on his high ground by the tier 3, but still a 4-for-1 as Arteezy, the one hero to die in the midst of all that chaos.
Middle tower
Chen is
under
so
attack.
tanky. The amount of healing and let's see how much damage he took. Pretty good damage. That didn't deal any, actually 0 damage dealt by Chen.
I guess he died.
Yeah, but he tanked quite a lot, using mech, using 20 magic wand charges, and Hand of God. Sniper still doesn't feel too comfortable standing in the middle of the fight, and yeah, we're gonna see that again. Unfortunately, Void Spirit did not have enough mana to get the simulate.
Yeah, and Fly dies at the very start.
Yule Scepter, I think a lot of players do get like bad read how much mana it actually is. It's 175 mana. It's super expensive. It's a good item, but it's expensive in terms of mana cost.
You can see Arteezy there. He's got the blinkers on. He's just straight towards the sniper. Doesn't care if he dies. Do that dispersion damage and spill it out onto Team Spirit.
Viper full BKB coming to him. Didn't even bother disassembling Dragonlance. That's how confident he feels.
Oh yeah, tanking up even more. And Coil, Abed with a DD rune again. Cookie doesn't land to stun, but matters not. Yatoro dead once more. What's the sniper sitting at right now? 0, 4, and 6.
Still has the same amount of farm as Spectre, who died only once and is involved in 7 kills. With Manta Style, they do have enough to take down this Roshan. They do have sustain. Viper deals ton of damage and just overtime damage, double damage on Puck, plus a Witchblade, Penitence as well. So this one's gonna go down. Getting scouted, Rocket, Mira thinking about going in, finding a right angle.
But look at that barrier.
They already know.
Abed, he breaks the line, jumps onto Mira. Good cogs push back, but you've got the orb to jaunt to close the gap on the
So
Tin
far,
Man.
Perfect game from Abed. Has that Fairy Trinket, has Witchblade about to finish his Blink Dagger. They don't have enough catch. They are gonna struggle. Void Spirit, he's never gonna use Yule Scepter Remnant aggressively on Puck because there's still a bunch of saving stuff that they have. Mech, Hand of God, potentially Cookie. Yeah, Chen Creeps, like that's the MVP for me. That top lane was supposed to be going in favor of Team Spirit, but a little sadder Banisher, making things very difficult for Spirit.
Well, he's got another one. Let's keep him coming. We're now going into mid-game. Got Fiery Spirit, still have the sticky napalm to remove. Plenty of stuff to purge off your allies. And would you believe it? Again, it's the Puck and Snapfire show. They're pairing, smoking up together. Coil and Kisses once again. Grove Bow in the stash of Abed. Jumping forward towards Toronto, Tokyo. He's snapped the coil with the Yules.
Snapped the coil, yeah, you need to be on the edge, but still silenced.
And the Horn from Spectre arriving on the scene of the crime. Dead for 40.
A lot of skill. It's very difficult to execute that, but yeah. Toronto, Tokyo does it, still dies. Haunt coming in. Just kidding, Haunt.
Looking at, yeah. Did jump himself in there. Aegis for 2 minutes 30. 3 minutes 30. A very tanky Spectre with the Essence Ring. Yatoro, he's going Deso after this Mom Dragonlance, so still no BKB, no defensive. Oh wait, no, hang on a second, he's changed his mind. I just saw a BKB recipe get purchased up by him. There it is. So he's going to disassemble Dragonlance and have now a defensive item, which it feels like he desperately needed.
Getting jumped by Puck. Also, Viper can close the gap. Has that BKB, has the Dragonlance, so very difficult to kill. They have like one ability that goes through magic immunity, that's Flaming Lasso. Supernova as well, but I don't think we're gonna see this Supernova go off in the fights. Collapse, smoked, ready to blink in, potentially drag someone down. Still 2.5 minutes left on Aegis Miposhka. This is going to get devoted immediately.
Yeah, the ward on the high ground, the Lasso and the Supernova there, going to clear through Nightfall, even with a bit of a heal from the Chen. Crit going to jump out, the Cookie away. They've slowed him with that whip though, and finding the crit Snapfire, that high ground ward. The difference maker there for Team Spirit.
And also, Snapfire blinking in aggressively, trying to go for play with Lil Shredder to kill the egg, but getting stunned and not able to do it. Okay, this shows signs of life for Team Spirit. Their high ground defense is pretty nuts. This is Batrider that can drag you back into tier 4 towers, and having Sniper, having Clockwork with the maxed out rocket, and the Phoenix is getting levels. Finally gets that level 2 ulti, so it takes 8 attacks to destroy. Things are going to get much easier for him.
And the gem on the Phoenix as well, allowing him to de-ward this entire area. It always feels good though as the team going up against an Aegis to win a team fight like that, because that's a good 1.5, 2 minutes of that Aegis timer where EG won't be comfortable with a couple of heroes down. Still with an 85% win percentage there, even though it's a 1k lead. You know, 10 kill difference is meaningless as we go 20, 30 minutes into the game.
Loves Spectre.
Spectre, isn't it?
Late game, and speaking of Spectre, here comes the Haunt.
Oh, Yatoro. He does have a BKB, slowed by the dagger and chased by Spec. And you look at this swarm of EG heroes coming in from the eastern side. They're going to try close in onto Collapse with the coil snap. The kiss is there as well, but the Sunray heal, allowing Yatoro to get himself to high ground, and EG have to hold back. They can't go too deep. Mirror?
that wasn't even close. I don't know what he was looking at, but...
maybe he was expecting a blink in from a snap or a puck or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because it looked like a preemptive.
He was looking more to the west than to the east.
Interesting decision nonetheless. Not the longest of cooldowns to waste.
No, it's all good. But the thing is, they did manage to defend the Sniper, and that's a big one. He did have to commit with the 9-second BKB. Not ideal, but they did save him.
Yeah, because that's what, Haunt down for another 100 seconds. So plenty of time there. And Aegis about to expire in 10. As Team Spirit rally around the mid lane. Ready to go again with the smoke towards the Spectre, who's, again, Aegis is about to expire. If they can make that jump and find the kill.
Successful scan for EG for almost full 10 seconds. So they know exactly where Team Spirit is.
Good spot. They saw it coming. Aghanim Scepter for Void Spirit now, so even more ability to control the puck, the snap. Even just like stopping a heal from the Chen. As a hook shot comes in, crit cookies away. Keeping vision here, keeping tabs on EG with the rocket flare. Team Spirit just want to hold their high ground, get rid of some of this dire vision. Wait around this little cliff top. Coil on the Void Spirit, silences up the puck with his Resonant Pulse.
Not ideal. He doesn't even need to commit with Dual Scepter and the track back.
He got it off on Nightfall, but this Supernova is going to land in on top of him. Crit, gets the finish with a little shredder. Held down by the Nightfall Viper or Yatoro. BKB TP, just about.
30
makes
HP.
it home. So close to death, but Collapse not going to be as lucky. Nightfall with a double kill, and EG still strolling towards victory in this game.
Still struggling with dealing damage. Thrown to Tokyo, baiting that coil, managing to survive. But yeah, Supernova not getting off. Lil Shredder and Viper with the full Hurricane Pike. He's able to dish some serious amount of damage. He's super tanky and also has a lot of attack speed. Here they go.
Jumping straight on in, Mira and thrown to Tokyo. Crit is very nearly dead, but little focus turned back onto Fly for the easier kill. Crit got rocket flared and still very close to death's door. With Artesia Nightfall there, Team Spirit again just respecting the strength of EG.
Playing around vision. They do have 2 observer wards in this area. So
Look at little Morty.
I like how funny she walks when Granny is wounded.
Limping, tongue hanging out, blapping away. Poor little guy.
As I go.
Abed. This time, Radiant Vision here. What is that? That dire sentry. It sees the sentry, but not the obs, does it? Yeah. We know potentially Vision is here, and they'll play under it with Collapse blown up, and Abed, a single-man coil, the Tin Man, has no more battle plan. Mira gonna get melted. Poor little Clockwork, but the Spectre being pew-pewed by the Sniper, and Toronto Tokyo has that defensive Yules. Yatoro getting jumped again by Abed and Crit. Cookie in, the Sniper still able to stand his ground and fight away. Big damage from the glass cannon gets Yatoro a double kill. Assassinate flies and Nightfall
Gets a triple.
dies.
This is it. This is what Team Spirit needed. They needed a fight like this. And this is a fight without a Batrider, so the next one's going to be even easier. Sniper finally gets some right clicks going and manages to get almost 4,000 damage.
Yeah, it's like Team Spirit have 4 heroes going, look at me, look at me. Jumping around and dancing in front of EG while Sniper stands there untouched. EG gonna screw their heads back on and reconsider how they initiate these fights. It has to be the haunt, the jaunt onto this Yatoro Sniper in the back lines.
Miposhka did not. Okay, we're gonna see that again.
There we go. Oh,
Back to farming.
back to life.
Back to farming. I love hearing Sniper sound farming. There's still another observer ward. EG has been playing an enemy triangle for a very long time. Every single time placing double observer wards. They're like, oh, we're good. There is no vision. Miposhka did buy that gem, and he's sending it back. So he does not want to keep it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the second time he's sending gem back. But this also means it gives them false sense of security, because this ward is going to last for another 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's nothing to find it. So tier 3 items coming out. Viper finds the enchanted quiver. Sniper can hand the blast rig over to the Clockwork or the bat. It's going to be the puck with a quiver there. Closing in on that Kaya to finish off the S and K.
S and K?
K and S?
K and S? I don't think I've ever heard anyone say...
S and Y?
Yeah, S and Y, but we never shortened Kaya and Sanj.
Really? That's just so...
Yeah, it does make
Sanj.
sense, but also people do complain when I say BB for Bristleback.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, screw those people.
I like BB.
But it's like, you think about it, Sanj and Yasha kind of sounds nice and flowy, S and Y. Yasha Kaya, you know, it's got a nice little jingle to it, but Sanj and Kaya.
Is it Y and K or K and Y?
It's whatever you want it to be. KY?
If it's S and Y, then it means that Y needs to be in the end. for other two.
Okay. Or you make it even, and if Y is at the end, then you have to make Y at the beginning. So, you know, first place, second place, balance in all things.
I'm glad we came to agreement, Gary.
We'll be wrong. There will be statistical analysis on the usage of verbiage, words, and acronyms coming to Reddit any moment now. EG into the Roche pit.
They know exactly.
Spirit.
They're inside the pit. Rock is gonna come in, scout things out.
Miposhka prepping himself for a big supernova. Under dire vision though, Arbet and Crit lining up to look for him. Mira's in the pit, snatches it.
And he gets
by
the shard.
Work the shard as well. Oh, Ortiz, he's missed a trick here. Full staff out. Mira still going to get hounded though by Crit and Artur.
All right, this deserves a
Tokyo.
clap. What a beautiful hook shot, because they were underneath the shrapnel, and all right, he's gonna go for it.
Yeah, snaps the coil on the Toronto Tokyo Void Sprint, pushed across into the waiting arms, but he's Yuled up into the air. Dissimulate can come out, not fast enough. Resident Pulse doesn't save him on the high ground. Supernova healing Yatoro, letting the sniper stand his ground and fight, but Spectre's on him. Collapse will chase Arteezy. Crit little shredding back to Miposhka, but this collapse bat doing a lot of damage. Finally
Mira
dies.
does have a hook shot available, and he's gonna find an angle.
Straight on in. The surprise out of this one. Fly got a double kill on his Chen, but he's about to lose his own life. Mira will chase him back. Arbed kills Miposhka, and everybody's
Does
gonna
have a force
die.
staff. Another jetpack available, but he's so slow.
Rocket
in
flare,
a second.
10-1 charges. Go and finish the job on him, Mira. Get the
Not
kill.
lucky
Oh
enough.
no!
Can't control the clockwork. Still, we gotta give credit for that. This is a full team wipe. This is 6-7 heroes, if you want to call it, because Mira did buy back, and he got the Aegis. But big plays. I think if he ate that shard, because he was thinking about keeping that shard for someone else, and didn't eat it immediately. Maybe he could have gotten out of the trouble if he popped it straight away. But Abed has had amazing games so far. 9-0 and 13. Also, I think Toronto Tokyo had a little bit of extra time. I think he had like 0.12 seconds to use either Dissimulate or Astral Step and try to get out of the trouble. If we see the replay, he moved for a second instead of using the spell immediately.
He moved and used the pulse, didn't he? Trying to silence and get some of that damage reduction going. But such chaotic fight. He's the one that makes the jump, looks for Fly's Chen. He's stunned, he's self-fueled.
last second, and now look at him move.
He moves and pulses, yeah. Maybe could have stepped and Dissimulated. Supernova up on the high ground, trying to heal through them as well with the Sun Ray. Collapse with... There's just spill damage everywhere. There's Firefly, there's Nether Toxin, Supernova, Sun Ray, Rocket Flares, Battery Assault. It's just nonsense all over the ground on this map.
Yeah, and good jetpack. He definitely deserved to have it for free. In the end, does not get a kill on Fly. It was super close, but got slowed down by Penitence, and also Witchblade from Puck didn't move at all.
And the Essence Ring as well. The body blocks, little pirouette there from Arbed. I think Fly and that Essence Ring getting a couple of uses out in that fight.
I needed like 2 hits from Battery Assault, lucky ones to be able to get it.
Aghanim Scepter for Fly.
Oh,
Strong Dispel.
That's huge. Fly is massive on Chen. He's has same amount of farm, almost as Batrider. Full Holy Locket, full mech, and now strong Dispel. So if you get stunned,
Lasso?
Lasso, but also great against Supernova.
Very true. Supernova now does have a bit of backup from the Shiva's Guard that Phoenix has completed.
I like what I see on Collapse. He does have Psychic Headband.
Hello.
Here comes Pond.
Yeah, Toronto Tokyo. He didn't get his Yules off. I think on disc, not enough to help him either.
Toronto's getting caught quite a lot of times. There it goes. He's like, F9, pause the game. I need to check what this Aghanim Scepter does.
Well, how did he get out of a lasso? I mean, collapses.
He's gonna die.
He's dying here to the poison. Nightfall finds the finish. Now Mira chased down by Arbe. Sniper still peeping away from long range, but look at Arteezy straight towards Yatoro. Pops the Manta to try and run back to high ground. BKB's up as well. Any stuns to go through BKB? Well, he cancels the TB. Wants to turn and fight because they fought back on Collapse, but Yatoro's gonna die. 3 down, 1 buyback out of the Batrider.
It looked like a good idea when Egg is gonna go off, so he tries to fight, but Spectre almost full HP, has that Scotty, has that Spectre dagger, slowing him down. Sniper's not moving.
Yeah, there's that counter, right? The one-to-one matchup between Spectre and Sniper. Arteezy absolutely has the upper hand. And they've had a taste of victory in game 1. EG looking for their second win of the tournament as they'll finish off Miposhka's Phoenix.
Gets Viper Strike. During dive, applies Witchblade and also Enchanted Quiver. The overtime damage, and the burst damage that these two heroes have together is pretty insane.
A first set of barracks for EG. 37 to 18. Looking much better today here in day 2 than they were yesterday. Some crisp, clean gameplay. Well-rounded drafts. Arteezy able to play much more aggressively
on his Viper.
Does he? Let's see who he can catch. We've seen Toronto Tokyo go pretty deep, diving in, looking for initiations. Could be his undoing if he's scythed up quickly.
This Hand of God strong Dispel is pretty insane. I mean, Flight did manage to farm it because he set himself for a really good game, and also the big boy feeling. Extra gold kicking in, going for Refresher next. So even if, you know, you can use that one to remove Lasso, and the second one to heal people.
Yeah, he's incredibly farmed. Oh no, Chen. He's not even got an Aghanim shard or anything, does he?
No, but he's getting closer to level 20. Minus 40 seconds on Hand of God.
Oh, wow.
It's going to bring it down to 70.
That's huge. So does he not value the ancient creeps then? Not something that he desperately needs this game? Because I feel like Aghanim shard on Chen is incredibly important most of the time.
It's great, but he's playing a different game. He's playing Dota 3 while we're playing Dota 2 right now.
He's one step ahead of the curve. Oh, look at that. Signal of intent from EG. Hold the line. Make sure this net is closed around the little fishies of Team Spirit.
When I said I like what I see from Collapse, he has Aghanim Scepter queued up. So, good way to protect the Egg. Phoenix can dive in, and then he can use it on both targets. But Chen Aghanim Scepter, that's going to get dispelled. So, he might need to rethink and go for something different. Maybe he thinks that Chen's going to pop it before, try to force it, maybe go on him.
Or if he catches the Chen, then there's nothing to stop him.
Chen's going to keep the distance. Look at his positioning. EG Fly, he's Silencer playing against Enigma.
Where is... Oh, he's over there! Oh, he's so very, very far away. It's like he's pretending he's in Io or something. He's hiding in the trees, like, I'm going to tether you! Another lane of barracks for EG, really closing this one out. Team Spirit, yes, they've got decent high ground defense. With Batrider drag back, range from Sniper, Supernova from this Miposhka Phoenix. But after losing a couple of lanes, it is a difficult prospect for them. Sniper there going for the Silver Edge.
Yeah, Yatoro bought one extra broadsword.
Oops. Oh, so he did.
Gotta turn that into dataless, but still, I think he put in broadsword and then put another item, because look what he has still in a quick buy. It's another broadsword.
He needs more broadswords. Well, he's finished off his Silver Edge now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done. And then dataless next. More crits. Oh, leveler. Not too bad. Give me that attack speed. EG walking in towards Radiant Vision. They do horn forward. The Hex on Sniper. They found Yatoro, and he just spent all his money, hasn't he, Lacoste?
He just bought everything. That's a full Silver Edge, as you said.
No buyback for him. DD Rune spawned top.
Roshan spawning in 2 minutes, but this... I think EG should have a pretty good read that Sniper does not have buyback, because he's not having that good of a... In terms of net worth, he's up there, but he did die 7 times, and he just showed a full Silver Edge.
That's been incredibly challenging for him against the Arteezy Spectre. Team Spirit going to try and fight as 4. They jump in towards him. Sunray hookshot. Arteezy about to die, but he's got the heals and the backup from his Chen buddy, and Nightfall's going to pick up a couple of kills. Miposhka and Mira both dying by their tier 3. Double buyback from Team Spirit. I want to buy time for Sniper to respawn, but it's 45 seconds.
It's way too long. This is going to be mega creeps, most likely Nightfall with that shard, and also Sight of Was does have enough mana sustain 8 poison attacks on buildings. Look at it melt.
Yeah, stacking up that minus armor on him. And a hex onto the Void Spirit, forced across. The coil comes onto the 2, the Eon Disc. It's there, but the coil snaps again as the kisses land. And Toronto Tokyo, the self-fuels will buy a moment of safety as he jumps out of danger. But with so many casualties now, Team Spirit surely have no chance of defending their base. EG have come in to win this series, claiming a 2-0, unless some kind of miracle happens.
We can start thinking about, you know, Divine Rapier on Sniper, but he's sitting at 200 gold. It's going to be very, very difficult. EG 24k gold lead right now, and they're going to turn this into Roshan in another 40 seconds. Chen almost has enough money to buy full refresher, so double ulti, double strong dispel. We haven't seen like Sniper being able to deal damage every single time he's getting jumped. He needs to run most of the time with his BKB. He's not able to stand his ground and just pew pew pew.
There was one fight in the mid lane, right, where he got a triple kill, but that has been his only moment of glory. Well, Team Spirit still with one more fighting chance though, as EG they pull their foot off the pedal, pull the brakes for a second, looking for this Roshan, which is 10 seconds away from spawning. And Crit, just a quick reminder to his squad that Clockwork is missing and could hookshot into the pit.
What's it gonna be? Aghanim Scepter. Spectre's gonna definitely take that one.
Go on, Mira.
Mira, ready to go in. Force Staff, Smoke, and Jetpack.
Let's have it. Hookshot in, but Roshan not near dead. Mira annihilated inside the pit, dead for a minute and a half. So EG with a numbers advantage, 5v4, and ready to go high ground to finish this game off.
Now things get even more difficult for Sniper. Spectre having Shadow Step on top of that, and here she comes.
Oh, do we jaunt in?
Fake.
No, just forcing Yatoro to Manta. Change his pants after being scared by the Spectre's potential to jump.
Gotta change the skin on Sniper, even though this one is very expensive.
Hey, it is, isn't it? It's like 1,000 euros, something like that. Now, Toronto Tokyo.
Rocking the Eon Disc already.
Very early on, so 140 seconds without it. And now the building's under pressure from Nightfall with the poison attacks. Does get broken by the Silver Edge.
Let's see if they can drag them underneath with the Aghanim Scepter on Batrider.
They've got the stun on the Phoenix, finish him off, so no Supernova. Yatoro hiding in his fountain, cowering away. The Sniper is peeping towards RTZ, but it is just not enough damage. EG will Viper Strike Yatoro. The lasso cancelled again by the hand of God, and GG's called. EG not only claiming one victory, their first, but now their second.
The way Team Spirit played in Game 2, I feel like what happened in Game 1 did affect the way that they played the game. Like, you didn't see this aggressiveness, especially from Toronto Tokyo. A lot of time he goes in, overextends, the rest of the team not ready to back him up, but I'd say pretty clean game too from EG, especially that Satyr creep made a lot of difference.
It really
if
did.
it's something different, I think Spectre dies a couple of times, Batrider gets